quarterfinals being played today, so it will be gold and silver later on after this match. Yeah, lovely positive start. Sam pouncing on that one. Tintin, of course, going for 3.
Well, that's what I'm interested in this year, because this is going to be the first time both Sam and Tintin are going to be the first players, I think, ever that are going to play 4 matches on a Sunday here at the Nationals.
It's close, yeah. I mean, Tintin has won all 3 once before, actually, so it's not completely unprecedented, but yeah, it's a lot of matches.
Because I suppose the mixed doubles hasn't typically been on a Sunday before at Nationals, so she's played the semi-final this morning.
Yeah,
she's due to play the final of the singles, the women's doubles, and now obviously the mixed, and it's the same for Sam.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's going to be new for them, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. But
I mean, they're super fit, of course. Will Sam's exertions against Andrew Baggerly count against him?
You'd like to think with an evening's resting up, you know, these guys are used to it. The level that they're playing at abroad, you know, the leagues that they're playing in, they're used to big battles like that, and you know, I'm sure he's got his ways around recovering for it. So you know, I'd like to think he'll be okay, but a bit of fast start here though, actually, in this.
Yeah, the Twins just fighting back after losing the first point, taking a lead, but Walker just stopping the rot there and clawing it back to a 1-point gap.
3-all.
You'll see Connor looking for this backhand flick here quite a lot. You know, he likes to step round, and it's interesting off of Sam's serves. So we'll have to see whether he can do it off of Tintin's in the return leg as well. But yeah, I think we're going to see Connor doing that a lot in this match.
Great placement again. Sam looking to target the corners.
I had many of those hit past me earlier in the singles. So
yeah, well, I was going to bring that up a bit later on, actually, but seeing as you raised it, what was that like playing? It was round of 32, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So yeah, I thought I'd done well getting out my group on the Friday, and then I got lucky enough to play Sam in the first round, and I thought I played a really good game, but just shows that the level difference. Sam was too sharp for me, too strong, too powerful. And yeah, it was tough. I've played Sam a couple of times now at Nationals, actually. And yeah, this felt like it was the sharpest I felt that he'd played. So yeah, I mean, it looks like he's obviously carrying it across in all the events as well. So
yeah, one of now 6 points to Walker and Ho. Do you see it as a little bit unfortunate? You know, you'd want to get a better draw, or do you see it as a massive opportunity to embrace?
Yeah, I saw it as a massive opportunity. You know, I think for me now, there's every chance that even if I get, let's say, a more favourable draw, you know, I won't necessarily. Backhand flick there from Sam. Brilliant shot. Yeah, you know, I see it as, you know, I might not necessarily win that first round, and then I'm therefore not going to get the chance to end up playing the likes of Sam or Tom or whoever it is. So actually getting that draw means I definitely get the chance to play.
And of course you would have had a few matches, so you know, you're in the qualifying, you're already in the zone, so to speak. So lots of game points here, 7 of them, and in fact the first one just ends the run. So that was what was that, 9 successive points in fact. From they were 3-1 down.
And nice shot from Sam to finish that first leg there. Was that brought up game point now?
Oh no, it just crept over, didn't it? Just crept over that return from Connor off the net.
Doing well here, never going to give up. Actually, it'll be interesting here whether they can claw a couple back. And you know, this is where first leg is crucial to get yourself up. You know, you want to see yourself take that early lead, but as soon as it might start to creep to 10-7, 10-8, nerves will start to creep in a little bit more, and it becomes a bit more cagey. So they're doing well here to keep it tight. Yeah,
and of course just a 5-game match, so there's less possibility for coming back if you get an early lead on the board. And the Twins really coming back. They won 5 of the 6 points actually in that little set between towel breaks.
I think what's interesting is Connor and Anna can, you know, they play a very similar style, whereas you then look at Tintin and Sam, the fact that Tintin's got those short pimples on the forehand, you know, it's slightly maybe harder for them to work as one and match each other's shots, whereas Anna and Connor can, you know, both trust each other to be following up with positive balls every time.
Can they come all the way back from 7 game points down.
11.
No, they
9,
can't. Walker
game
there
to
finding
Ho
the angle he
and
needed.
Walker.
Connor Green couldn't get across quickly enough, and the first game is on the board for top seeds. Tintin Ho with Sam Walker. Howard not there in the corner. He's been with Sam pretty much every Nationals. I said earlier this morning, I can't remember a Nationals when Howard wasn't in Sam's corner. Charles Ho we'll see later on, I'm sure, with Tintin.
Yeah, Charles coached myself and Tintin when that year that we were fortunate enough to win. Look at that one, that was a horrible
That
shot
was
off the
filthy
net.
net. Yeah, Charles is very forensic, isn't he? He has his clipboard and
Yeah.
note taking, and I mean, whatever he said to Tintin in last year's women's singles final worked, because
remember,
she
yeah.
turned it around from, I mean, pretty much a forlorn situation.
Yeah,
It
from
was
3-0 down. It was
Curious
brilliant.
game, because none of the games were actually that close. There was one that was 11-9, but the other 6 are all 5s and 6s, really.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It was incredible, really, because it looked like she was down and out. But yeah,
Everything she tried, Tia had an answer to. And then suddenly, that was completely reversed, and nothing that, there was nothing that Tia had the answer to in the second half of the game.
no, it's the fine margins, isn't it?
Yeah. So, second game of this
Second
first
game.
final here at the Mark Bates
Anna
Limited National
Green
Championships.
serving.
Finals day. Anna Green serving.
Anna opting for
One
the
love.
backhand serve. It's interesting, Connor in the first leg was serving forehand serve, but we know Connor, has obviously got a really strong backhand serves, and in the singles he likes to use that a lot. I'll be interested to see whether we do get to see him use that in this doubles, or whether he, favours that
One
forehand shot. That was a lovely
love 2.
forehand counter from him there. There's all sorts of choices that they have to make, and they're trying to stop the opposition potentially, getting in with that flick like we saw Tintin there. But sometimes if you can force them to open up with a flick
Love
that it's a
3.
weaker one, for Connor and Anna, they're so quick, they can quickly counter that, and actually it's a nice ball for them to receive. So
4 love.
Strong start from the twins there, really dominant, trying to get in third or second ball even, depending on the serve, of course.
it's been some shorter rallies to start the set, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
4
nice
1.
Yeah, on the board now. Yeah, Tintin, absolutely remarkable record. I mean, all the way through the age groups, more than 50 national titles, which is
Is
just
that what it is?
mind-blowing. Yeah, and I must
2-4.
mention Paul Drenkel as well. I wouldn't want to say that Tintin was in a class of her own in that regard. But yeah, over 50. She won her 50th a couple of years ago. And 6 mixed titles, and I think 7 women's doubles, and obviously 7 women's singles.
How many have Sam and Tintin won together, do you know?
3 4.
Now you've asked me to delve into my stats pack. I think it's 4, but
4.
I will need to check that one. She won 1 with you, we know that much.
Yeah, one with me, yeah. I'm intrigued, because I think most years she
4
obviously has
all.
played with Sam in the past. Been a couple
Well, they
of
won
years
it. They won it together in 2014 and 2015. And again in 2016.
5 4.
And then we had Paul and Joe Drinkall just came back for a sort of a last hurrah at the 2017 Nationals, which was the first one here actually. I remember that.
Oh, brilliant.
And then Liam and Tintin obviously went. They
4
won
6.
Commonwealth Games silver medals together, and just ahead of the Gold Coast Commonwealth in 2018 they teamed up. So yes, Tintin won it, and then you came next, 2019.
There you go, it was, yeah.
And Tintin and Sam won it in
5
2020.
6.
Sam won it with Maria in 22. So lots of different combinations trying out.
I think that's what I love about the mixed doubles though. You do see lots of different combinations, and it's not until you play with each other sometimes that you don't necessarily know, are you going to click, is it going to work together?
Well, I mean, I think a case in point was Molly Patterson and Ismaila Akindia a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you're right.
One out of nowhere, and hadn't played together before that tournament, and it just all came together. They caught, that was Liam with Tintin that year.
Yeah.
I found another one, by the way. Sam and Tintin won it in 24 as well. So it's more than I thought. It's 5 by the look of it.
Yeah, so they'll be desperate to add to that tally,
7
I'm sure.
6.
Sam's got 9 senior titles. I don't know if a lot is made of the fact that he's never won the men's singles, but the fact remains that he hasn't in 5 attempts, but 5 final appearances.
Let
But he
Well,
has
we'll be looking
9
to
senior national
7,
titles, so
6.
you know that's still a great career. Whatever else happens,
I'm sure he'd like to add the singles to that one, and we shall be
I suspect he'd
tuned
give
in.
back all the doubles ones if he could get his hands on the singles.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good chance today,
7
though. Really
all.
good chance.
Yeah,
Done everything he needed to do to get himself into the position to take it this afternoon. So it'll be a really good match against Tom, I think.
yeah, I think so. So quite an even second game here, 7 each. Sam and Tintin clawing back from the start. I think the Twins won the first 4 points of this game, didn't they?
Connor just popping that one slightly too high. That's where it's tricky in doubles, though, getting in and out quick enough for those short balls, because you know you've got to give yourself and your partner plenty of space.
7, 9.
And if you are too late to it, you know, ball just pops up, and then with the quality of these guys on the court, it's just going to be punished.
Yeah, 2 points there on the Walker serve, so that's put them within 2 points of adding the second game.
7, 10.
Connor there tried the wrong foot, Sam, and Sam just about recovered and got back to it. So 3 game points for a 2-0 lead.
10, 8.
Tintin just missing that one. That was a nice length serve actually from Anna there. Slightly half long. You know, if you end up serving too short, it's too easy for those guys to receive. They've got so much control. They can choose what they want to do, but just adding that tiny bit extra length can, make them think about which shot they want to hit.
11,
Yeah,
8.
there's the second game
to Ho and
as
Walker.
Anna Green sends the ball into the net. So 2-0 to Walker and Ho. Are they going to end the reign of Anna and Connor Green, the defending champions here? We'll be back in a couple of secs with the third game. So top seeds with a 2-0 lead. Josh, while you're here, and this may be the last game we have you here if Sam and Tintin take it, I can't let you go without asking you about a certain motion picture, certain film.
Of course.
I thought I was going to be able to say I'm sharing the commentary box with the star of an Oscar-winning film, but that didn't quite pan out.
Unfortunately not. I know. I would have liked to have seen it win one of those Oscars, even if it was, for anything. It was up for 9 nominations in the end. But yeah, so obviously for anyone listening, I had the fortunate experience of being in Marty Supreme, which hit theatres not long ago, and is a film obviously with the heart of it is about a table tennis player. And yeah, I managed to have my own little role in the film, and it's absolutely fantastic. And obviously with the build up to Worlds coming up, the release of the film and the hype that it's created around table tennis was perfect timing, really. So there might be a few people here in the crowd that have come off the back of having seen the film and want to come and watch the best action.
We've certainly heard of some clubs around the country having an influx of people who have seen the film and wanted to give it a try, and that's it's great stuff. It's BAFTA award winning. You got some BAFTAs. That's pretty good. So if you could choose then between appearing in the film like that and winning the national mixed doubles senior title, what would you take?
Well, okay, I'll tell you what, because you said mixed doubles title, I think maybe I'd take the film. If you'd have said winning the men's singles title, then I don't know, that would be tricky.
1-3.
But yeah, I mean, look, honestly, it was the most amazing experience. It was very surreal. I was just constantly pinching myself on set, and yeah, I know how fortunate I've been to appear in that.
2-3.
He said he was just as excited about meeting Timo Boll, mind you. He was also one of the table tennis players.
Yeah, he was out there. Timo was a fantastic character. Loved listening to him, some of the stories he was telling, and
3-3.
it was amazing to meet him as well. And like you say, exactly for the world of table tennis, Timo is a huge name, and probably the equivalent, if you think about it, to Timothy in the movie world. Timo's up there in the table tennis world.
He absolutely is. Yeah, I think was it 7 or 8 time European champion, and obviously world medalist. On the medalist on the world stage as well.
And he hit world number 1 as well, didn't he, for a period of time?
Yeah, you're quite right.
3-4.
So
just-
Connor and Anna took the first few points, but again, Sam and Tintin are coming back at them.
Yeah, it's an important time now. 4-3, 2-0. We might potentially see a timeout.
I was just going to say, this, if they
more
lose
games.
this point, I think they might well take it. But they managed to win it with lovely placement from Connor.
I always think as a spectator here, it'd be nice to see them sneak a set and just make Tintin and Sam think a little bit more and put them under a bit more pressure. But Tintin and Sam so far have
And that
done
last
the
winner
job.
by Connor, just to show that you don't always have to hit the ball hard, as you can guide it. Just make sure you hit the space when your opponent's out of position.
Absolutely. I mean, doubles is sometimes when I play doubles, it can your brain hurts by the end of it because you've got to think about so much compared to singles. Obviously, you're only looking at one opponent and you can see where the space is, and normally you want to play into that space. But obviously in doubles, sometimes where the space is isn't actually where you want to go. Sometimes you want to tie them up. Here we go. Here's the timeout from.
Yeah, and that's the twins' dad, Mark, isn't it, in the corner? What we're looking at.
He's a player himself. I think I played him at a couple of county tournaments in the past.
Yeah, the whole family are. Joe, who's Connor and Anna's mum, will be here somewhere. Gran might be as well. I know she follows them. I haven't seen Erin. I think she may be away studying at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting. I think Anna's obviously studying here now at uni. So herself and is Tintin finished now?
Yeah, Tintin graduated last year. She's not currently kind of using her medical degree because she's having a real crack at qualifying for LA and just seeing how far she can go. Actually, whether she qualifies or not.
Yeah.
Have a real go at full-time table tennis and see where it takes her. But yeah, she's a doctor as of last year.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Well, yeah. You think obviously with Anna being studying here at the University of Nottingham, but also the fact that they are from Nottinghamshire themselves anyway, probably got a little bit of home support here, haven't they?
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's see whether they can get behind them and try and pull them back into this one.
Yeah, well, the Nottingham University crowd do normally come and get behind their athletes.
Yeah.
Some years there are more than others in the field, but yeah, always a good presence. There's a very strong club here. They tend to do very well in the Bucks competitions. I mean, pretty dominant in the last few years, certainly with when Tintin was around. And
8-4.
Couple of mistakes
Jasmine
there
Wong as well.
Connor, and it's slipping away a little bit here.
Yeah, just 3 points away now from the first champions of the day. And maybe the first of 3 for both Sam and Tintin.
Is that the little bit of luck that they needed to try and claw their way back into this?
Certainly never goes amiss. A little helping hand in a time when you're looking down the barrel of a defeat. What spin was loaded up on that by Connor.
It was a nice pick up from Anna here actually, because that one from Connor caused all sorts of problems for
In fact, it was Anna. Yeah,
absolutely.
Did her a disservice. That was
Came
Anna
a bit
putting the
funny
spin.
Off Tintin's bat, I think.
7-8.
So the comeback's on. Maybe you were right, that little stroke of luck just to get them going again. But we've been here before, and the last couple of games they fought their way back, but Walker and Ho just had a little bit of extra quality at the end. Let's see if history repeats.
9-7.
There's one more point closer. See, John Mackey is the chair umpire for this game. He's assisted by Joe Outhwaite.
Play. 9-8.
Lovely counters. That's what they can both offer. They've got that explosiveness, but pushing long sometimes isn't the worst option if you've got Connor to then be able to follow up with a counter like that.
9-all.
Ooh.
We've seen a few of those actually today. Larry served a couple off. Sam, I think, put one into the net as well. So it's funny what pressure can do. You're trying to keep it so tight that the margin for error is so small.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes, I think Larry went with a fast long serve that went off, but sometimes that's worth the risk just to do something different.
Yeah, well, what that typically does is obviously just puts that doubt in
Nine,
well, it was
10,
obviously playing
9.
Sam. It puts that doubt in Sam's mind as
Yeah.
to, right, is he going to come along, even if you, like you say, even if he makes the mistake. It
Absolutely.
means Sam's going to be, yeah.
So
ready
we have a
for it.
game point here for Connor on Anna, his twin sister's serve. And he's done it.
9. Game to Anna and
So
Connor
lovely,
Green.
lovely
You've
forehand
got
flick
your
to finish
you've got
there.
your wish for a 4th game in this first final of the day. I should just mention we had a couple of presentations before this match, before the stream started, but nice to name check some people. So Mike Watt's Achievement Award is given to the boy and the girl who make the biggest improvement in ranking points in the course of a season. So we had Harry Tomlinson on court, who won the boys' award. Sadly, Asil Sari, who was the girls' winner, couldn't be here, but Harry received his award on finals day at the Nationals, which was very nice. And we also had some honorary life members awarded. Susie Venner, who was a deputy chair of Table Tennis England for many years, and also Tom Purcell, who was a director, but perhaps better known for his umpiring. He umpired the gold medal match at the London Olympics, and he did one of the finals in Paris as well in the Paralympics. So congratulations to all of them. Josh Kelly, another board member, handed over those honorary life member awards for long and dedicated service to table tennis.
Just interesting there,
Anna,
Paul,
you
that
serve.
Tintin and Sam obviously got straight back out there, didn't spend too long in the
4th
corner,
game,
but
Anna Green to
yeah,
serve.
Connor and
love
Anna
all.
opted to use the whole minute there and just take their time a little bit more. Let's see whether they can, take the momentum off winning that last
Love
set
what?
and hit the ground running in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, beautifully put away by Connor.
It's one of the
That
best
was
rallies I think we've seen.
That's
in
a
this
quality
match, actually.
rally, isn't it? That every shot had quality all through it.
Started with Connor's fast dig out into Sam's backhand was brilliant.
1,
And there we
2.
go. There's that backhand flick. Not seen Connor do it all that much actually. And I've having played with Tintin, I know a lot of the men struggle to pivot round and play that backhand flick on her reverse serve. It's the amount of spin that it's got on it makes it really
3-1.
awkward for them, which is huge because that's a massive advantage in the doubles if the man especially can pivot round and play that backhand flick, it puts you in the big advantage. But Tintin serves can stop people doing that.
3-2.
Sam hitting a slightly slower one there as well that maybe caught Anna out. There's all sorts going on, things like that, the change of pace. You expect sometimes at this level that it's just bang, 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 but actually there's all sorts more going on.
And more possibility for a change of pace in
3-all.
doubles than there is in singles. I suppose when you're having one of those fast and furious looping rallies in forehand to forehand in singles, to actually think, hang on, I'm going to vary the pace on this. It takes a special kind of mindset to do that in the moment.
It's having the time to do it. What a lot of people
3-4.
won't realise is that ball, although we're saying slow, sometimes to be able to slow it down off of a ball that's come fast at you, you need to have the mindset and the composure really to be able to change that pace. It's really tricky to do.
4-all.
It's
these
everything,
guys
isn't it? It's, as you say, it's composure, imagination to do it as well, rather than just get lost in the moment of I'm hitting this as quick and hard as I can.
Exactly.
So 4-all, they've all been tight. Albeit tight in
5-4.
different ways. The first ended up being tight, but that was because the twins fought back from 7 game points down. But since then, they've all been point here, a point there. Not really any massive leads.
5-all.
Lovely touch from Tintin there. I think she knew Connor Gens wanted to get round and play that flick, so she pushed it slightly further out wide to the forehand just to make him move that extra bit, and he couldn't quite get round for it.
6-5.
And into the lead.
Just see there, Sam knows that Anna's going to be running back across, and that's what I mean about sometimes it's not playing it into the space, it's actually picking up that they're going to be going the opposite way and pinning them back in that same
And
side.
processing all that information in the blink of an eye.
5-7.
I know, yeah.
I am, as someone who it doesn't end well when I play sport. I'm not coordinated and I don't have competitive urge. So I'm in awe of the people who can process all that information while moving around at speed and get a pinpoint return in.
You say, but I'm yet to see you play, Paul. So maybe we need to make that happen.
We'll
see you in the mixed doubles final next year, maybe.
I very much doubt it. I do love play, but it's very much social. I like to play pretty shots rather than go in for the kill.
Connor and Anna just proving here, they're not giving up at all. They've been down in most sets, like you say, but sticking in there.
8-6.
Now, 2-point lead with 2 of their own serves to come. So this could be it. This could be crunch time.
Let's see whether Anna fancies taking a risk here, whether she goes for a flick or might keep it simple, try and touch.
Well, Sam's serves have been good this weekend.
She did take the risk, and I think that paid off there.
Yeah.
Pushed them back straight away. Lovely shot.
And Connor's such an intelligent doubles player as well. I mean, they all are, but Connor's got deep into international competitions as a partner of Tintin, as a partner with Tom, with Sophie Airley, and
brilliant backhand here. Look at that. Stay so low. You'll see his upper body so stable, which is so crucial for that. But yeah, it's an interesting one actually. Must be strange for Connor and Tintin being opposition this time, having off the bat. It's been 2 tournaments. Oh, look at this.
9-8.
Walker so close to getting that back. It was a fabulous shot by Connor. Look at that. What an angle he found. But Sam threw his baton hand at it. Couldn't quite get it over the net though. And now suddenly it's all turned around from a 2-point lead for Walker and Ho, a 1-point lead for the Greens on their serve.
Wow.
10.
And 2 game points.
Could
so
be heading for a 5th.
Are we going the distance?
You just see here Sam and Tintin having a quick chat, discussing what serve they think is best.
9-10.
Maybe that is exactly what they've discussed. You never know. That serve now. Tintin's going to try and stop Connor, I'm sure, from getting that flick in.
Let. 9-10.
He's trying to keep it so close to the net. Just got the let on that occasion.
11-9.
We are going to a decider.
Game to Connor and Anna Green.
Connor and Anna just will not give up their title. They've come back from 2 games down to level the match and force a deciding 5th game. We're going to have to wait to crown our first national champions of the day.
It's an interesting one. How many times, I wonder, I might not be able to answer me now, but have people in the mixed doubles retained the title?
Well, we know that the pair that we're looking at now have. We've been through. We've established that. There will be others. There will be others. Fortunately, I have a document.
Joe and Paul.
Yes, I can confirm. Just scrolling up, 2008, 2009, certainly, and 2010. So.
Yeah, it's not easy though to be that consistent across 2 years back to back, and actually coming back to it. Then it's interesting, right? Connor and Tintin having off the back of just played 2 tournaments, 2 WTTs, and done exceptionally well together. They now find themselves here, oppositions. That's not necessarily an easy situation to be in.
Well, you can't break up a winning team, though, can you? You've got to go and defend the title with your sister.
Well, exactly.
From Connor's point of view.
Exactly.
But yeah, we I'm sure haven't seen the last of the Green and Ho combination.
Final
no,
game,
when you've got a sibling to play with, that's what you've got to do. I was fortunate enough this year to have my brother back playing the national, so I played with him again this year. It's been a fair few years because obviously with the qualifying tournament previously being held on a separate weekend, he hadn't come through those for the last few years, so I'd had a mixture of other men's doubles partners, but this year my brother was back qualified, and we were fortunate enough to get through the first round, and then met 2 of our finalists today, Sam and Paul, and they were just a level 2 strong for us. But yeah,
that was a great caveat to my thinking about having 3 teams of part of brothers getting through to the semi-finals was they were all up against some really top combinations. So, yeah, as you say, good to see the family connections. Strong start from Walker and Ho to this deciding game, though.
Love 4, love.
It's a horrible shot, that one that Tintin does. Although it looks simple, because it's coming off of the short pimples, it's sometimes really hard to know how much side it's come on it, and it just dies on you. So it's really effective in doubles.
And on their side, they're stopping that flick on the receive, aren't they? The serves have been very tight from Walker and Ho so far in this game. So change of ends when the first pair reaches 5 for those who are uninitiated in these things.
Well, I'm not going to put it past them coming back. We've seen it almost every set so far, and coming back from 2-0 down. So I'm sure there's going to be a good fight from them. Oh, it's just hit the edge.
6.
That's horrible. You can see Connor just sort of sunk into his legs there. He was, yeah, not much he could do with that.
No, you don't need that in a deciding game, though. It could have been worse. It could have been a match point, I suppose. But yeah, it's 5-0 to 6-0, but it's still another point that you've got to claw back.
Love 7.
This is now looking like. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx it.
There's no timeout now for the Greens either. That's the tricky thing. They've used it in the previous set, which obviously they used it at the time they needed it, but I think right now they could have done with it as well. But there's one back.
They're on the board now, so they saved a whole handful of game points in the first game, so we know that they can claw back a deficit, and it hasn't got to the match point stage yet, but it is getting there.
7-2.
They'll be pleased with themselves though to have got it back in. At least, you know, if you walk off and it's been 3-0, and sometimes you just sit there and you go, wow, how's that even happened? And lovely play.
7.
Sounded really well.
Well, we see the timeout now from Walker and Ho. No need to panic yet, but the 7-point lead has been whittled away to 4, so maybe 1, maybe 2 more points. We might see a timeout.
3-8.
One more step. Slightly rueful look from Connor there.
You can see he's thinking about what serve next. That one didn't work. Which one can I use now? I think he'll go back, opt for a shorter serve, but
8-4.
Yeah, that one does pay dividends, and it's 8-4 at the second toweling break of the game. A bit of help from the net for Anna, but that doesn't help her in the long run, though, as Tintins and Sam get another point. 2 more steps needed from their point of view to getting their hands back on the mixed doubles trophy. But Connor's got a bit to say about that, though. Lovely shot.
They're the ones I wish I could do, Paul.
Inside out.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Still a chance in this game.
Oh, Tintin did well to get that back, but there's no way Sam was going to get across to Connors.
What was it, 7-1 back to 6-9 now?
Yeah, well, 7-love.
7-love, wow.
Yeah, 7-0, 7-0, whichever way you refer to it.
And play, please.
Umpire just telling them to get the play going a bit. That was a lovely ball from Tintin there. Just caught Connor. Just got him stuck in that backhand side. He was maybe looking to pivot round for a forehand. Here we go then.
4 championship points. Ho serving to Connor Green.
11-6.
And they've done it. Top seeds Sam Walker and Tintin Ho embrace. They have got their names back on the mixed doubles national trophy. 3 games to 2. They had to stave off a fine comeback by Connor and Anna Green, who didn't want to let their title that they won last year on this court go. They came back from losing the first 2 games to force that decider, and Tintin full of smiles there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Happy to be joined on court by the 2026 mixed doubles champions, Tintin Ho and Sam Walker. Tintin, tell us about that match, obviously huge fifth set battle.
Yeah, it was quite a tough match. We all know each other's game really well, so yeah, we had like a good chance to win a bit more comfortably, but we sort of let them get back in and they played better as well. So, but overall it was a good match.
And obviously, Sam, you're both in 3 finals today. How important is the national championships to you both, and what does it mean to be in all 3 finals?
Yeah, obviously you play the events to win them, so to be in all the finals is a good first step, and then yeah, just to have fun, enjoy them, and try and play well.
And play well you did. And Tins obviously recently made history at WTT Feeder Dusseldorf, winning England's first ever mixed doubles title with Connor. What was it like playing against Connor today, and what's it like playing with Sam?
Yeah, I really enjoy playing with both of them. They're both great partners. Yeah, obviously playing with Connor and seeing how good he can play, I think didn't help me today, because I kept thinking maybe he'll just start like bombing everything, and he did. So it was quite tough for me as well, but I'm glad we managed to get through.
Well, you got through it, and you are the 2026 Mixed Doubles Mark Bates Limited Senior National Champions. Congratulations, Sam Walker, Tintin Ho.